Hello, beautiful. I want to share this today in case you're feeling the same way that I'm feeling. Of late, all the cruel, difficult events going on in the world have been difficult to deal with. And in the past week or so, with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, it's gotten to a whole new level. And my mind is spinning with all these thoughts and feelings, and actually the feelings of what am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to react? What am I supposed to experience? How am I supposed to navigate it? It's like I'm absorbing everything going on, knowing that a lot of what I'm absorbing is not mine and not mine to absorb, but just the knowing doesn't solve that incredible feeling of overwhelm that I'm feeling. And as a highly sensitive person, a highly sensitive woman, we know that overwhelm is a state that we know very well. And then with all this, there is dear old guilt coming in. The guilt of feeling like I'm doing it wrong. Because as HSPs, we grew up with this very familiar now feeling of I'm doing something wrong because the way we felt, the way we processed, the way we saw the world was not the norm. And so we were left to feel like we were doing it wrong. So this is something that's coming up for me. It's like, am I doing this wrong? I'm feeling guilt for not keeping up with the news, for not following, for not being more informed. I mean, I actually heard of what happened a few days after. And then I started hearing about it. Actually, I didn't see any of the images of what happened. And I've got to say that with my constitution, my nervous system, my sensitivity, I am really glad that I didn't see those images. You know, I get anxiety and sometimes nightmares from watching Survivor because of people betraying each other and saying unkind things to one another. So from that standpoint, I'm really glad that I haven't watched, but I hear so many people talking of the impact, the shock, how it's affecting the world, how it's affecting them, the spiritual speaker, how it's changing the timeline, how it's changing the consciousness of the collective and all these things. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm not keeping up. I feel guilty about it and maybe I'm doing something wrong. And before I kind of get to my message, I want to say that I've been second guessing making this video because of the subject matter that's making me make this video. I didn't want to be part of that energy because it affects me so much. And also, I didn't want to feel like I was capitalizing on a tragedy. Because yes, right now, you know, everybody's talking about this. But I did decide to share my message, to make this video, because I do have something to say. And it's this. My message is for anyone who feels, who knows in their heart of heart that their soul is too sensitive to handle this. And I want us to know that it is not a fault and it is not a weakness. There should be no guilt for not being able to do something that we were not created to do, for not being able to carry the energetic and emotional, psychic, spiritual weight that we were not designed to carry. And I came up with what I think is a really cool analogy about this. HSPs are like butterflies, not like ants. Ants are engineered to carry load, for hauling, for endless work, for the collective grind. This is what they're designed for. Butterflies are engineered for flight, for pollinating, for lightness, and for beauty. And if they wanted to, butterflies could carry weight. But if they tried to live like ants, it would destroy their wings. As highly sensitive people, we need to keep this in mind. We were not created or designed to carry all this vitriol and hatred. I honestly believe that we were designed for kindness. And the reason we should not try to carry this is because, unlike other people, we don't just witness or observe, we feel. And that will overload our system. That's why trying to keep up what's going on in the world right now, like we feel we should be doing, is actually super destructive for us. So this video, the purpose of this video is that it is your permission slip to not keep up, to tune out, to only take in what you know you can, and not what society, friends, or family tell you that you should. We need to understand and to honor our true nature. We need to protect our inner ecosystem, because if we try to live like ants, it will destroy our wings. And we were given wings for a reason. God doesn't create without a purpose. Those are my thoughts for today. I'll see you soon. I love you. Take care of yourself. Protect your inner ecosystem.